Job for a Cowboy. Look him up.
Do it.
It's unicorn heads.
We're live.
Yeah.
All right.
There we are.
We hope you liked our introduction music. Somebody was asking what the band was. It's called Job for a Cowboy. Get on YouTube and look up Job for a Cowboy.
Yeah, Atonement for a Machine is the name of the song.
Okay. That's not true. That was a lie. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Welcome, guys. We're going to let some people pile in here. We're just kind of getting our game on right now.
Yeah, we can get an echo if you keep that up. Here's our thing.
Here we are. Here you are, Kathleen.
Oh.
Cheers, JGMTZ. Cheers, buddy. A. Robbins is already at it.
Oh. I love it when Adam talks smack.
It just comes in swinging. Your package went out today, Adam. I don't know if you saw that. Oh yeah, it only stays open if I'm looking at it. We'll give a couple more minutes here, wait for people to pile in, and then we'll get into it. How's everything sound? Can you guys hear us okay? How's the video quality?
Is our ice jingling really loud like it was in our test?
Gucci Collins with the cheers.
Woo.
Cheers, Mr. Gucci.
Mr. Gucci.
Or Mrs. I don't know.
Kathleen says, what are you guys drinking? I got Tyrconnell on the rocks here at the end.
A fine Irish
Same for
Tyrconnell.
Nathaniel and then Mike.
I'm always rocking that Canadian's finest JP Weisers.
He gets the big jug because
Just north of the border.
he drinks like a fish.
I can't drink the fancy stuff because it gets real expensive really fast.
Adam says, looks and sounds good.
Great. Another minute or so, and we'll dive right in. How's everybody's evening? Evening, maybe? Nighttime? Tomorrow? Depending on where you're at?
Well, mine's good. Thank you for asking, Michael.
Oh, you bet. You betcha.
It's getting better now that the drinking has started.
I'm running low.
Oh, we better refresh that.
The Tyrconnell.
Douglas, how's your day going?
You want to top it up? Oh, it's going all right.
Especially right now?
Getting
Right
better.
now,
It's
getting
getting
better,
better,
better
dude.
per ounce.
Each ounce just gets better.
Just getting better per ounce. Love it.
Happy Friday to you, Sealant.
Silent.
Got it.
They it's because his name has a silent S in it. I think that was Pavo.
I thought it was
Is that
playing on
was it
Soylent,
Pavo
actually.
or what? I don't remember who it was. They actually won something, remember? And they were like, "Yeah, the S is silent." We were all debating over their name. You guys remember that?
Okay.
Maybe not.
It has cooled down a little bit, Adam.
James is in here.
It's supposed to rain actually here in about
Yeah.
half an hour. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm supposed to be outside
It's supposed to rain
at the end of this. So
That's what it just said on my
good thing I wore my waxed canvas.
I hope it rains.
on my little alert here. It says possible drizzle starting in 7 minutes.
James Markovitz would like to know if the cutie at the end is old enough to drink. Yes, we ID'd him.
James, you already know.
Only in Germany is he old enough to drink.
Kathleen, you are looking at the Craft and Lore headquarters. Well,
This is it.
it's our video studio room, which used to be our lunchroom, break room, and we made it pretty.
It's where we shove our face full of pizza.
We got tired of being
And whiskey.
shoved in the front room, crammed around my workbench, so we decided to dedicate a nice spacious room for it. So here we
Counting
are.
down the days till October so I can start my 30-day carry of the Enfold card wallet.
Oh.
Giving it a shot, eh? So nice.
You are going to love the Enfold card. I love the Port wallet, and I love the Enfold card, and I have a struggle on which one I want to carry.
So he carries both.
So I carry both.
I also carry both. I got the Enfold card for my business cards, and then of course the trusty Port, which is my go-to. But we'll get into that here in just a little bit. All right, guys.
Which bear is best?
Is that an Office reference, James? Because
Black bear.
Kodiaks.
Well, that's debatable.
Yikes.
Bears eat beets.
Craft and Lore, wood wall, and pizza. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Was I binge watching the Twilight series last night? No. No, believe it or not, I was watching The Office last night.
You have to go up. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Do we want to do like a quick news updates on the giveaway boot stuff and?
Yeah, absolutely. Why don't we introduce ourselves first, and
Oh
then
yeah. Okay.
we'll get
Welcome
right into
to
it.
the Craft and Lore live stream, episode 4. Everyday carry will be the topic of this episode. I am your host, Nathaniel Von Lind.
He's so proper. I'm Mike Miles.
And I'm Douglas Stevenson.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are doing giveaways. We've got a wallet, a tray, and looks like a cuff to give away today on the live. So those of you know, you know, but we play a little bit of a game. We will address that when we start, but right now we'll just kind of give you an update on what's going on. First of all, we're always stoked with Nick's Boots. Nick's Boots is probably our favorite collab next to Hog Doggins. Love you, Bryant. But I've been rocking these boots from them, I don't know, a little over a year now. And Grant, the GM over there, wanted to do another giveaway. And so we came up with people would probably want this guy. So this is mine. You're not getting mine. I'm keeping mine. You're going to get a brand new, fresh pair that doesn't... Oh, it smells just as good as this leather smells. Anyways, so whoever wins these, you guys are stoked. These things are amazing. Oh, man. Anyways, those of you on Instagram, you guys have already been enjoying our spoof account that came out fishing, and I really hope not too many of you got taken for a ride by those guys, but they finally got deleted today, I believe.
Instagram is really surprisingly slow moving, even when you are the proprietor of a business. That spoof account got reported by all of us, plus a ton of you guys, and even from the official account, and it still took them well over 24 hours to kind of sort that out. So
they ignored just the normal reports of spam, and it took me having to file an infringement on copyright because they were posting my images without permission. I had to use that, and then I had to have a back and forth email dialogue and tell them it was a pretty big no-brainer that this account should be deleted.
Yeah.
But finally. Anyways, that made it interesting. Sorry to those of you who were lied to and told that you won immediately upon entering the giveaway. Fresh tip. Typically read all the post details and see when the giveaway announcement is.
Also, we only have one page for Craft and Lore, right? We've only got just the Craft in Lore page. So if you ever see anything pop up that's anything else advertising our products for sale, aside from my page, The Quiet Place, some of you guys follow me. I do post some things on there. Douglas posts some things on his personals, but relatively, it's there's going to be no other page called Craft and Lore in any capacity.
Well, the trick was they had our logo and what looked like our username. So when you get excited that you might have just won some really expensive killer boots, like you might get too excited to double check.
Read the fine print.
Yeah, read the fine print and double check things. So sorry that any of you had to deal with that. It's been a pain in the butt. I've been fielding phone calls all day the last 2 days of people calling me to let me know, and I really appreciate the whole community rallying together to help.
And other makers. I mean, everybody was messaging us. That was really cool of everyone to reach out.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Love you guys.
Keep an eye out for us. So
yeah.
Well, Chris knew he's here, so we can officially start. Just so you know.
Well, good to have you here, Chris. We've been waiting for you this whole time, so we can probably start here. We got introductions out of the way. Is there any other newsworthy things besides the boot giveaway?
Besides the giveaway, Ty and I have been diligently working down all the orders that have been coming in, especially from the holiday sale. You guys are crazy. We had a great weekend sale for Labor Day, and we are working really, really hard to get those out. I've got a ton of emails in, people asking when stuff will ship. We're getting it out as fast as we can. So just kind of be extra patient with us right now as we work through that. And of course, if you guys have any specific questions regarding orders, feel free to message in to info@Craft and Lore and reach out to us and ask us any of those questions. So really, that's the biggest thing, I think, in terms of news.
Cool.
Oh, Ghost. The cherry has landed. It's just passing through customs at the moment.
Yes, you guys are stoked.
We're just waiting on it to clear customs. As soon as it does that, the U.S. distributor will have it out to us as fast as possible. So again, just be patient with that. And as soon as it arrives, we'll be dropping a ton of stuff and picking that up to get out those old orders. Thank you guys so much. And with that, there might be more availability for more orders as soon as that arrives, and we kind of figure out what we have access to in terms of extra leather for extra products. So
yeah, if you're hungry for the black cherry Ghost, you'll probably want to be in our Facebook lounge because those guys typically get the link and the alert before anybody. So that's just some inside news.
Yeah, it's just a good forum for us because it's easier to go back and forth and create kind of messaging threads independently versus Instagram, just one giant screen full of text. The lounge allows us to kind of create those more kind of intimate experiences in terms of
you'll interact with us all directly, and we try to give our lounge members the extra heads up, sometimes even if it's only 5 minutes. But I've dropped limited runs in the lounge and had it sold out in 5 minutes, so I didn't even bother posting it to Instagram
and sometimes coupons and different things. And we're working up ideas for all kinds of stuff for the lounge too to make it more engaging. So we're doing our best there too. So all right, let's get right into it, guys. Let's talk about some EDC.
Okay,
who wants to start?
Oh man,
Nathaniel, you want to start with
last week we were trying to figure out like how do we put out a well-rounded EDC topic discussion video. I threw up questions in our stories and I got a lot of good feedback. Everyday carry is kind of a unique thing that I feel like it happened accidentally, where people just started to realize what they're carrying and even the history of what it means to everyday carry, which I think originally started in reference to like defensive weapons. You had to get your carry permit, what your everyday carry item was, whether it's firearm or a knife. And then it just kind of evolved into this whole almost society of even art collectors now is really kind of who dominate the EDC world. So you have these really fine, expensive, handmade, machined, otherwise really unique items that you can get in limited runs. And it's amazing some of the price points you can find on some of these collector items, from the different EDC groups I'm part of and other brands that I follow as kind of a EDC nerd myself.
Well, a good example of that was the fidget spinner when that first came out, the torque bar that came out.
Yeah.
It's kind of the first one I ever saw of that, but how much were those things when they came out?
If y'all remember the fidget spinner craze that went big, originally that started from a guy, Scott, out of Seattle, and he came up with the torque bar in just these little back channel EDC groups you find on Facebook or the USN, the Usual Suspects Network. And then it just caught into a quick phenomena where it blew up in the world and then petered out real quick. But the fidget spinner guys are still going. But even then, the torque bar was like $100, I think, or $150.
I think it was like $150, $200.
Small batch made, and you had to wait. And the minute they were launched, like people scooped them up, and you couldn't get them.
Yeah. And they went probably rampant in EDC longer than they were like massively popular too, because those EDC guys, they just love those little fidget gadgets and pocket gadgets. And anyway, so it's kind of crazy what people spend on those, because I mean those go from like $2 for the plastic one all the way up to hundreds of dollars for the brass and titanium ones and different bearings. So
the fidget spinners that I've seen, these collectors have like a metal briefcase with foam insert, and they just have $400 fidget spinners in each slot, and they got a dozen in this briefcase.
It's so crazy, man.
But collectors are collectors, and I mean, art collection has been around forever. Yeah. People want to complain about why does it cost this much? I mean, I don't know, why does the Mona Lisa cost that much, or why does art cost what it does?
Is Mona Lisa for sale?
The artist, it's not, but the artist is going to put the value on their time and their creativity, on their design, and that goes into the cost of some of these EDC items. And we dealt a little bit with that in our Divock slider that Hog Doggins did for us. We did a limited run of 10 of them. It's just a magnetic fidget toy. You can sit there and play with it in a meeting and just kind of nerd out about that.
It's addicting.
Yeah, it is. But it's expensive. The work that goes into them is long and laborious, and that's part of why the price point is as was at $250. I think we were selling them for. And I want to say we sold the 10 limited number ones in like 30 hours or less. Like they were gone really quick. So we're working on another numbers 11 through 20 coming up. So that's something to be aware of if you're after the Divic slider.
With the Divic slider too, and people asked about the price of it. It is quite expensive for a fidget toy, but it is one of the most finely machined pieces I've ever seen in my life. The tolerances on this have to be really good for it to slide like this, especially with the magnets. Mm-hmm. The magnets are pressure fit; they're not glued in there. And then we saw a video of Bryant, with a paintbrush doing the line work on this. I don't know how well you can see it, but he was sitting there with a paintbrush painting every one of those.
Finally painting an oxidizer into those lines to patina the depth. So yeah, Bryant's amazing, and I'm really sad because he's on his way over here from Seattle, and which is a 4-hour drive, but he won't get here till an hour after the show ends. Otherwise, I would have loved to have him on.
It would have been cool to have him on, yeah.
And you guys can go to Hog Doggins and actually check out the machining video that he did of the Divic slider. Yes. That video posted where he's taking a brass puck and machining out all the little Divic sliders and
he's
a little
cutting
flower
vertically out of it. It's called EDM, and I don't know much about EDM, but I would love to go to his shop and play, and I'm sure.
I think Tyler's going to pull the video, I think, here in a second, or pull the website or something maybe. But he's the time he spends on every one of these products. In fact, we moved our co-manufacturing to him as well, for you guys that may or may not know. So we've got several things by him now: the Axe Mark dice, the bottle axe, the Divic, the combs. All that stuff is all done by Bryant and his team over there at Hog Doggins. If you're not already following him and you love EDC, you need to follow his page on Instagram.
Show his stories, Ty. Where he cuts it out of that.
It might not be there anymore. It's only there for 24 hours.
Okay. Anyways, very good. So that's the Divic slider. All right. So we were talking a little bit about the history of what EDC is. That's good, Ty. You can. We are working on a NUC with him. That's still coming. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a production setback. You can click on the NUC, Ty. And he is still working on them, but we got a little bit of a delay, unfortunately. So we're looking at a couple of months or so. Hopefully. It's frustrating when you put so much time into a piece and then kind of hit that hiccup. So I think they shelved it for a minute to handle some other business before they can return to it.
Yeah.
They've already spent countless hours trying to make it perfect and several prototypes, and that's what I love about him, is that he is unsatisfied with it until it is perfect, and he won't put it out, and it has cost him a lot of money, even in an unfortunate goof and during production. But that's his commitment to quality, and that's why we love him, and he's one of our favorites. Okay, what else, EDC?
Let's talk about your EDC.
Pass me a bottle of that.
Sure, dude.
Weiser's there, champ.
You want to go down the line?
Yeah, I think we need to
talk about it around.
Maybe talk about our own EDC.
Yeah. Douglas, start us off, dude. What's your EDC? Tell me what you love to carry because it's cool versus what you actually want to carry because you need it or it's like you rely on it.
Yeah. So for my everyday carry, which we've gone over our actual wallet choices quite a bit, but I carry a standard port wallet as my everyday carry wallet. When I go into the woods and we're doing shoots, when you guys see photo stories and stuff like that, I'm usually carrying a 2-bit wallet because I just don't need all those cards and cash and whatnot. So just like a rugged 2-bit to carry for that. And then I actually carry a comb. Are we selling the comb right now? Do we have it in stock?
We do not have combs in stock at the moment.
Update on those. Yeah. We're a little bit behind. It could be another month before we have
So I do carry a comb from way back in the day, actually one of the Falkland original prototypes. But besides that, in my pockets every day I got camera batteries, I have AirPods, but when it comes to heritage type stuff, for wrist accessories I carry an Armida A2 42mm brass watch every day. With a double wrap cuff as the protector for my watch knob here.
Your crown.
Yeah, from the crown. And then additionally a cuff that I built actually during my first apprenticeship with Craft & Lore way back. And then just a couple rings from some makers that I like. This one's actually from Self Edge in New York City. And then I'm blanking on the name of this one. It is the. I'll get back to you in just 1 second about what this ring is actually.
I can't remember either.
But yeah, that's as far as it goes for my wrist accessories. For keys, I switched from a key catch, which is our leather strap type wrap around the belt key carrier, to a key hook quite a while ago. Really enjoy the simplicity of the key hook, just brass. If I can switch to a brass accessory, I usually will, just because they're super convenient and easy to use, and I love how brass patina is. So my EDC is pretty simple, but I'm also not a full-time maker or anything like that, so I'm not carrying any tools with me or anything that relates to making. I'm usually just shooting video and photos. So
you have a knife as well that you carry on you, right?
Yeah,
Why don't you talk about that?
I do. I carry a Colonel Blades. It's more of a self-defense type blade, alongside my everyday carry concealed firearm. And I bought this a while ago. I think the company has since gone out of business or doesn't sell much anymore. But when we get to Nathaniel's carry, if he talks about his knife, that would be the one that I'd recommend. So ignore my knife carry and wait for his. So
great.
Yeah, that's about it.
Is there any in terms of bags? Do you want to talk about?
Oh yeah.
What type of backpack or even camera bag that you carry?
Yeah, so for short hikes, I'm usually carrying a Falkland roll top, just because it's convenient, it's simplistic, and it's got a good aesthetic to it, so it looks nice in photos. Additionally, I carry a larger pack for overnights, an Osprey or an Arc'teryx. I have two different overnight packs, but primarily the Falkland pack for when we're just out hiking. And and then I guess my A7 II, my Sony A7 II is an EDC, because it's pretty much always strapped around my neck. So
or on you at all times.
Just on me at all times.
Or in your car or something.
So yeah, I guess that counts. But
sweet.
That's about it.
Right on. I'll go then.
Yeah,
we'll just go down the line.
Do it.
So I'm pretty simple with my EDC. I hate having a ton of stuff weighing me down everywhere I go. So there's certain things that I would like to carry, and there's certain things that I do carry every day.
Like a Warhammer?
Like a Warhammer, a kilt. Always have a kilt on access at any time. I love my comb. Having a beard. This little guy is perfect for putting inside your pocket, combing your beard, etc. Always have it with me somewhere. If it's on my desk in my EDC tray, my valet tray, or just in my pocket. In terms of blades, I got this Kershaw. I don't remember what number this is. Who did I buy this from? Was this from Nui?
I think it was from Nui.
I bought it secondhand, but I love this scale that's on it.
Yeah.
And Kershaw makes great blades. They're inexpensive. I can't be trusted with a $400, $500 knife because it will just end up missing in action. I have a handmade knife by Will Stelter, a little 3-finger blade. It popped off my pocket, from inside my pocket in my truck, and I lost it for about 4 months. And I was cleaning out my truck and vacuuming it and saw it on the floorboards. And
did you just find it?
No.
Got it back?
No.
And anyways, so that was a kind of a crummy loss. I am also an Apple user. I wouldn't say fanboy, but AirPods are an absolute necessity. I've got 2 sets of headphones. I love music so much. I actually have 2 sets of headphones. I use the AirPods for calls, and I have an over-the-head pair of Sonys that I use in the shop here that have noise canceling. So when I'm doing things that are loud or repetitious, I like to put those noise canceling headphones on. I do carry a Nook. I've carried this thing for about 3 years. It's one of my favorites. This one's by ALRD. People have asked me in my photos who this is by. This is my mostly bottle opener. You know, it's kind of a novelty. It's one of those things we talked about. It's kind of a bit of a machining art, you know. So my wallet that I carry every day, port wallet. This should come as no surprise to everybody. Every photo I do pretty much has my port wallet in it. I change port wallets from natural. This one currently is a Shell Cordovon Burgundy reversed. I do on occasion carry the Enfield full size when I'm traveling. I like that for cash. Like putting like 10 or 15 bills in there, especially going up to Canada where I feel like I carry so many more bills than I do in any other place. I don't know why. I think it's because they have some coins, but like there's just so many bills there. I don't know.
Do American like debit cards work up there?
They do, but when I don't want to. It's a bit of a trick because some places in Canada don't do a conversion. You have to ask them. They're kind of tricky about it. So if your bill comes to $28 and you hand them your card, they could take your card and run it for $28 American, which is actually like way more in Canadian money than what you actually owe. So you have to ask them very directly what or if they do the conversion. A lot of places don't. So I'm wearing this Pontus. This is the Kraken, I believe. Yeah, the Kraken. It's made from naval bronze. I love it. I have a reverse shell cord of NATO strap on there. It's a reverse black with antique brass hardware. I've got a double wrap cuff as well. Also to keep that gigantic, you can't see it. You probably can't see the scale of this watch, but this crown is massive. And without that double wrap cuff, running defense for me there, it gets quite annoying. And then, of course, each one of us that work here have a custom cuff. That's kind of a rite of passage here. So
yeah,
that's really my large EDC. I always have a pair of glasses with me at all times because I can kind of see, not really. As far as bags, I carry a Falkland roll top every single day. It's usually in my truck or in here with me. It's my favorite bag. I've never had a backpack that I've loved as much as that one, actually. It's the perfect size, so for everything. Laptops, clothes, everything. So that would be...
That's it?
Pretty much my
That's
EDC.
your EDC?
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. For my EDC, which can fluctuate a lot, it seems like I'm always either trying new stuff and rotating things out pretty quick. But I still fall back to the port wallet. When I was only carrying one wallet, the port wallet was it until I made the Enfield card, and I ended up carrying that for a long time before going back to the port. But what I found with the port wallet is the business cards, the top edge get beat up, and I like to hand out a crispy business card. So the Enfield card wallet basically does that. It's basically cash and business cards, and this is that black cherry, which is rad. But my port wallet is still my main, and I only carry like 4 or 5 cards in it, so I keep it simple with that. As far as knives, somebody actually wrote in our stories about, they're asking if I just have an aversion to high-end knives, or I just don't buy them or don't carry them, and I'm like, well, I have some high-end knives, but I just end up not carrying them because I'm really rough on my gear, and so I have beater knives, and this is just the Columbia River knife and tool, the squid.
I love that thing.
With a little custom brass scale, which forget who does the scale on this one, but I just thrash it from a screwdriver to everything. Like, the blade is not sharp, it's just meant to do damage.
I've never met someone in my entire life that I met the Von Lynn family. Him and his dad use a pocket knife for literally everything. And if they need to go, cut a piece of drywall, whatever it is, they got a knife. They got a knife out ready to go. Screws, anything. So it's pretty miraculous.
I mean, there's something to the convenience of having a beater of any product that you carry every day. Having a beater version of it that that you can just use to its fullest extent, and you don't care about what happens.
You won't bat an eye.
Yeah, if you're carrying around a $500 knife in your pocket every day, you're gonna be a little bit hesitant to cut something stupid, or you're gonna scrape it or something. So having a cheaper knife is a valuable thing.
I get that from my dad for sure. What's funny about my dad is whenever he gets his replacement knife, he always breaks the tip off of it just so he has a flathead screwdriver, because he screwdrives everything. And I haven't gotten that bad where I'll purposely break the top off.
And he does kind of some electrician stuff, so he kind of needs access to a screwdriver at all times.
Yeah,
so
he's a handy guy, and he's just always cutting into things and taking stuff apart and building stuff. But so yeah, the Columbia knife and tool, that's correct. The squid is the one I carry, but it's a little It's a small knife. It's just my beater. That's like $30.
You know what? Like even for me though, this is like a pretty decent size for a knife. You know, I've got these monster hands, and like this thing's still perfect for most jobs.
So that's my utility. It's my box opener. It's this and that. I have recently got. This is a self-defense knife here. This is from ShivWorks. ShivWorks, if you're familiar with them, they work closely with the Warrior Poet Society. But this is basically a purely defensive weapon, and it's kind of like when you're on the ground under attack, you are punching. So this doesn't really get any kind of use at all, but it's just one of those emergency have knives. Other than that, I have a 3-finger fixed blade, which I actually don't have on me right at the moment. It is a Kerry Thomas knife, and it's kind of this. He made it for me. I built his website, years ago, like in 2013, and and I maintain it for him. But he just brings me knives every now and then.
He just comes in like Santa Claus and just walks in and goes.
He
just goes, check out what I got with me, and puts a new knife on the table.
You got ctknives.com. Maybe Ty can punch that in, but if you get a chance to see, it's all art. It's all works of art, and they're like $450 a knife. But he does chef knives.
Yeah, his kitchen knives are crazy.
You did a post
knives.
recently with his knives, didn't you?
I think I showed one of his knives recently.
Yeah.
It was in the story.
A
You
little
showed the
lay
chef
of
knife?
your. You showed like 3 knives or something.
You did the chef knife. You did the 3-finger
That was in
blade.
the stories when they were asking about high-end knives or
Yeah.
something, and he's my high-end knives, but I won't trash his blades like I'll trash this this beater. Anyways, other than that,
what about the Colonel Littleton?
oh yeah,
Robin's
good
brother?
one. So the Colonel Littleton is it's like you can't even call it a knife. It's like almost like a toothpick.
Yeah.
It's this
A sharp
beautiful
toothpick.
little tiny brass blade made down in Tennessee by the Colonel Littleton guys. And I want to say it's like $45 for a little tiny American-made knife. It's super sharp.
But it's tiny. I mean,
It's
when
really
he says
tiny.
small, it's
Yeah.
really small.
The ultimate package opener.
Yeah, it is.
mean-
It disappears in your pocket. You won't know it's there, which means I lose it for periods of time until I find out which pants pockets it's in. But it's good for getting splinters out, cleaning fingernails, like just little maintenance jobs. But
It is.
Fingernails.
It's the
Fingernails is probably one of its top uses.
Yep.
Before photos, just
Keeps them all pretty.
taking all the dirt out.
gross.
well, because Douglas does a lot of photography with me, we're always talking about like if you're handling a wallet and you're getting a close-up photograph, like no one
And
wants
you're
to see
disgusting. Yeah.
just caked in crappy fingernails, and I always have crappy fingernails, so I have to like clean them before I
Unless-
photograph.
Unless you're doing those the shots in the back to show us working on something, you're like, then you don't mind it as much.
Yeah.
Well, if you're like getting dirty and you're on a dirty job, then dirty fingernails in the photograph is appropriate, but no one wants to see like high-end leather
You're
goods
gross.
being handled by
But
Some grody mechanic.
some guy who just got done working on his
Yeah.
pickup truck.
True.
AKA James.
Not mentioning any names,
Filthy-
Mr. James
Filthy
Markovich.
Markovich. No, that's okay. He's a Polak, so he can take it.
No one really knows how to say his name either.
No one knows how to spell it. That's for
Okay,
sure.
that's-
Anyway, so that's knives. Otherwise, what else? I got. I carry probably too many bags nowadays, but the Falkland roll top is the #1 bag. Thanks, Tyler. I've been carrying a sling pack a lot lately. I've been. Other than that, my watch stuff. I've been on Steinhardt out of Germany. I got this last Christmas. So this has been it's a chronograph. It's bronze. It's automatic with the sapphire, which is basically what I always tell anyone. If you're going to get a nice watch, look for automatic. It winds just by wearing it. You're swinging a gyro around. You want a sapphire crystal because it just takes the world to scratch them. And I've slammed mine into the end of the anvil.
Yeah.
I've hit it with tools, and I'm always like, oh, there it is. It finally got scratched, and I'll look, and it's flawless. So it's worth the money to not have a scratced up, ugly looking watch.
That Hellberg you have too is like,
dome.
it's got a freaking dome
Yeah,
on it.
dome's
Like,
out.
it's way out there.
But
This guy's totally recessed, you know. I don't know how
And
your
this
Steinhardt is.
one has a subtle dome.
Right.
It's really, really small, but
And the Steinhardt's a little bit more of a high-end watch compared to like the Armida or something. But even on, if you guys are looking for more of a cheap option to get into the bronze watch world, the Armida A2, it does have a sapphire, and it's a domed sapphire face. So it's brass. It's going to get a little bit more dense, a little bit more. It'll look more beat up, which maybe you like, maybe you don't.
Sure.
But this is a really good entry watch, the Armida A2, if you're looking for something. And if you're looking for high end, something like a Steinhardt, the other one, the Hellberg.
Right, and the difference is you're going from like Taiwan to Germany or Switzerland, and the price point jumps up big time. But for a starter, for I think it's like $350 for those Armidas, they're a brilliant way to start.
And it's a Swiss.
It's got all the
Swiss internals.
Yeah,
it's a good watch.
It's got all the same stuff, but it was done in Taiwan, and that comes with a price point. But it's a great entry. I tell people go to watchrecon.com. And you can buy secondhand watches from these watch collectors who buy one and they get bored of it and they get rid of it for a big discount. So I only buy my watches out of there.
We like to buy used everything.
Don't waste your money on brand new if you don't have to.
They have watches from $100 all the way up to tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah. You can buy Lucien Piccard on there. You can buy Cartier. You can buy all kinds of different watches on there. It's a well moderated site as well. People really have a great experience on there for the most part. Definitely worth checking out, especially if you're looking for a bronze zone. You don't want to spend a fortune. You can find them, a quarter to 50% off in some cases.
So I'm throwing a link in the chat right now to the Watch Recon, but all you really got to do is just get on there. If you want bronze, then just search the word bronze and see what options even come up. And
thanks for your link, Ty.
Thanks for the actual link, Ty. I figured the chat would have auto linked it. But that's a good place to start. Once again, look for automatic, look for sapphire crystal, and then
the movement's important too. I would say Japanese
or Swiss are the top two. Miyotas, but you can read reviews. Some people are more picky about the movements than others, so I'll let you do your own homework on all those internals. But for my EDC, back to that, the double wrap cuff. If I'm wearing a watch, I will always have this with it, just to save my crown. In fact, honestly, you can see where it darkened up my double wrap.
All our wrist setups are the same. That should tell you guys something. Like once you wear enough wrist accessories, you kind of realize what works the best.
Yeah.
And with a watch with a big ol' crown, you just need a double wrap cuff. You just need something to block it.
The funny thing I was going to mention too is when we started building the double wrap, I think it was like a custom thing for a friend, family member, a customer or something. And then Nathaniel started wearing it. I think wasn't it Nathaniel that started wearing it first? And he was like, dude, I actually like it on my watch hand because it covers that crown. And ever since then, it was like light bulb moment. Man, you can't live without it.
All of us have that same super patina dark spot where our bronze is rubbing up against.
You can see where the crown is rubbing up digging into it, there, saving your wrist.
So if you buy a brass watch, definitely get a double wrap cuff with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Get the natural though. Mine actually started natural, and in fact, it's compared in the photo for our double wrap cuff.
All of ours started natural.
Yeah, mine was natural as well.
They age wonderfully. Unless you're wearing a black watch with black strap, then I'd tell you, get a black double wrap cuff.
Dennis, thanks for joining us, man.
Otherwise, I don't know what other else EDC stuff I would even brag about, but.
Well, we haven't talked about our occasional carries. I mean, we talked about the hog dog stuff
we actually really carry versus what we think is super cool and would like to carry, but we just don't really would ever use it.
Yeah, especially this thing.
Yeah,
which has been a topic of conversation among a lot of fans of craft and lore. Is like.
The pocket
puck.
What
does this thing do?
Nobody knows what the pocket puck is.
And nobody cares.
Yeah, we don't have the technology to know what the pocket puck is. It's just a fun container with a magnetic lid. In fact, one of our guys, Island of Boots on Instagram, he's a big, how do we say, Toker 420
Well,
boy.
dude, he's got a medical issue, of course.
Okay,
man.
yeah, glaucoma.
He's in Canada.
He keeps fatty nugs of weed, just smashed into his, and tags us almost damn near
excuse
daily.
me, cannabis, dude.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter what you do with it. It's just beautiful, and who cares?
Well, hog dog,
just get one and have it.
Brian puts his tobacco pouches in there.
Little tobacco pouches, Skittles, cocaine. You can put whatever in there, and we won't judge you because we like to party too.
It's also, anything like this, anything in this EDC world doubles as almost like a fidget toy, no matter what it is. Just because it's aesthetically pleasing. It's heavy. You can tell that it's made with quality, and especially with this puck, you get that nice.
Satisfying.
You get that nice
closure.
It's a fidget tool. It's an expensive fidget toy that can hold stuff for you. Love the puck. Love the puck, but I don't carry it daily. I have thrown it in my pack when I was specifically carrying something in it. We go to the pipe or the cigar lounge here in town every now and then, and I'll throw some tobacco that I plan to smoke in and just pocket it and take it in and smoke. Other than that, cool things that I wouldn't carry but I love. Even like our brass bottle axe, like it's a really hefty chunk of brass, and I love that. And it opens bottles, and it's our axe. So
I tried it on my keychain, man. It was too potent for me.
Does James Markovitz still carry it? James, I don't know if you're still there, dude. If you still got that on your keychain, you're probably one of the few. But this is something you keep like on your kitchen island or your junk drawer for when you pull a beer out of the fridge, and you can just bottle axe the beer.
I've got it hanging from a zipper, like
a little tie lanyard.
A little zipper tie,
If you bring some guys over for a few beers, everybody's gonna freak out when they see that thing and crack a beer open with it. Yeah.
It's fun, so the bottle axe, other stuff that's like not even ours that you love or wouldn't carry.
Dude, I would carry the 300 Blackout.
Okay, yeah.
EDC.
If
I could. It's a little cumbersome for the
little
pocket.
Folding rifle.
A little folding boy.
Yeah. Well, that fits right into the roll top pretty nicely. So
I mean, it might, hypothetically.
Oh, right. We don't know. we lost them all in the boating accident, so we can't confirm.
But yeah, some stuff is situational. I mean, even and with the dice, like you carry dice if you think you're going to use them. Some people just like to have that extra stuff in their pocket. We're pretty minimalistic. We keep our pockets pretty flat and not too bulky, not too shoved full of.
You guys with those raws too, huh? You guys with those raws, the jeans.
Oh yeah. So in raw denim, you can only pack your pockets so tight.
I got the big boy pockets, and the cargos, and the everything else. Like I didn't cram a lot in there, but. I don't know. I'm a minimalist, dude. I ended up carrying so much stuff that I just end up dumping it on my desk. It just ends up accumulating all over the shop.
Just sits in a tray, yeah.
I'll tell you, though, if you are one of the dedicated few that's willing to carry something large that's like a brass EDC product in your pocket in raw denim, you're going to get the sickest fades ever.
Yes, absolutely.
Someone posted a photo with a pocket puck in the back of their pocket, like a tin of skull. Yeah.
It's going to be a skull ring. Everyone's going to think you got some skull in your pocket.
I think it was Hog Dog It's Mary that posted that in one of the stories. They had the titanium version, and it was like, or the aluminum version, and it left a little round circle in their pocket.
All right. What other EDC stuff, you guys?
Do we have any questions about the EDC stuff? Or
if you guys have questions or want to know about anything in particular, we're game for whatever you got. Oh, we can.
Sorry, we're all looking at comments coming through live.
That's about tie pants.
Good one, Jesse.
I definitely have the tightest pants of the three.
Jesse's been looking.
Pass me that bad boy.
Which one?
Oh yeah. We already know what's going on.
We already know what's happening.
Yeah, you're the one who noticed, Jesse. So what does that say about you?
I know. I gotta.
Where are your eyes drifting?
When he comes to the shop, I gotta tell him to pick his jaw up off the floor.
Customer favorite EDCs. I don't know. Our top seller that we sell would probably be the Port Wallet in terms of a wallet EDC. And then after that, I don't know. It's kind of a mix of things. Right now, cuffs are really popular. The single wrap, the double wrap cuffs. We just launched those 3 weeks ago. Something like that.
We revamped them at least.
Revamped them, yeah. And people have been really enjoying those. We've got a lot of great feedback. So,
yeah. If you guys are curious about more information about the cuffs too, we're producing a video about them. That'll be out in a couple weeks. So keep that in mind.
We got an EDC video too coming with more specifics, right? Is that
right? So basically in the live stream, we just want to do a basic overview of our EDC stuff, the stuff we carry every day, and then throughout the next couple months, we'll be creating EDC specific videos that kind of detail each of our carries. So if you didn't see the in detail everything that you wanted to see today, just subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned because we'll be releasing videos that cover all that more in depth, and we'll be placing links in the description and everything like that. So if you guys have any confusion around any of the stuff that we were talking about today, that should be cleared up soon. So.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know already, we talked about it before, but we've got Douglas is a regular working on more and more YouTube content for you guys. And so that will all be rolling out on a regular basis pretty much. So we've got a couple larger videos and a couple smaller videos in the pipes here. We're really excited to be pushing those out and kind of, I don't know, expanding, I guess, on our
Yeah, if you guys couldn't tell,
content.
we're up in our media presence.
Yeah. And it's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. A lot of learning. A lot of fun, though.
Buying new equipment, learning new technology.
Building this studio.
Yeah,
Building
spending
studio.
thousands of dollars on video equipment. It's
expensive.
been a total pleasure.
We're just North Idaho leather craftsmen. We don't know about all this stuff,
We
dude.
gotta be smart now.
Dang.
Well, very cool. Should we do a giveaway?
Let's do it.
I think it's time. While we do the giveaway here, let you guys know the rules. Please don't spam in the comment section there. It will eventually ban you. So just put your numbers out there appropriately.
Oh, give them the rules for new people.
The rule is going to be a section of numbers, and you're going to guess the number there in chat. And
if you spam it too much,
I mean,
Straightforward, yeah.
right?
Don't church it up or anything, Michael.
if you spam it too much, YouTube.
I mean, they're winning free
gonna block
stuff,
your
dude. What do
comment.
you-
You're not
No,
gonna
if
be
somebody
able
doesn't
to
know how to play the game, I was
use it.
gonna have you explain it to
Oh,
them.
gotcha.
I don't know if we're accepting the hidden comments. Are we not? Or
No,
we're
no.
just
If,
going with what
if they
shows
get
on YouTube?
throttled, we don't see them. We can't go and.
So if you spam, you're not going to win because it's going to throttle you, and we're not going to see your messages.
All
So
right. So I'm gonna say
make your guesses count.
What are we doing first?
EDC tray.
Okay. We got an EDC tray. We're gonna do a giveaway right now. So get your
Go.
typing fingers
shot?
ready.
Sure.
I'm gonna give a section of numbers like X through Y, and then whoever guesses it and punches it in. If you comment too quickly, you will get throttled. So I would tell you, space it out. The guys mashing numbers in start getting them hidden from us, and they don't count. So we will call the winner, and
Oh,
it'll be a good time.
a good point too is when we call the winner, they're the winner, unless we say otherwise. So people always try to fight with us.
If you
Guys,
wanna,
these are strictly for fun. This is not super
Yeah.
serious. We're not winning a car today. So let's not fight in the chat about who did what, when, and where. So
if you ask us what the winning number is, we'll tell you it was the number you didn't say. That's all we got. Cool. All right, let's give away an EDC tray. We'll ship it out to you. You're responsible to contact us to claim it. The first block of numbers, how many we got? 43. We're going between.
You also have to have maybe a middle school education to understand how this works. So be
Yeah.
sure to have that.
I think we can figure it out. He just said something in there.
All right, ready to start? I'm going to enter in the chat here.
Can you win
what
more
the-
than one? Is
What the
question.
number range is. We'll answer that later.
Yeah.
45, 25. Those are the first two guesses.
No numbers count until after
We
my
haven't
start.
given you a range
There
yet.
you go. Anything after my start is where it's good.
Someone put the nice number in chat
It's
earlier.
in between 200 and 275. Good luck to ya.
Oh man,
Got some close guesses here.
got some real close ones.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ty, you're watching too, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's been gotten by North.
Well.
Really?
North guessed it North 0422.
North 042.
Couldn't see it.
You guys can end it.
It's fine.
Thank you, North. You'll want to maybe use the contact form on the website. Is that still the easiest way to do it? Give us your shipping information. Give us your email address. Give us your measurements for Mike, since he reads the email. He'll want to
Yikes.
know. He'll
Nope.
want to know.
Nope.
Tell us what you won, though, because we don't know what
There-
you won, dude. We
There
already forgot you.
are people being shadow banned in the comment section, just to let
You
you
want
know.
to hit stop? Or
I already put an
He already
end.
did.
So if you guys are still guessing, the end ended some time ago.
And if you're still guessing now too, you're probably gonna get banned for the
Gonna get
next
shadow
one.
banned. Yeah, but we appreciate your enthusiasm. Let's just go through the whole giveaway. We're
Let's
running
do it.
out
North,
of time.
let's go. Yeah,
All right, North,
so
this is yours, man.
go to the website craftandlore.com. Go and submit a message to us on the contact form with your first name, last name, address, and what you won, and also your username on YouTube, and we will get that shipped out to you.
Make it easy for us. Give us all the infos.
It's probably one of the.
And if you mess that up, you're gonna be disqualified.
This is probably one of our. If you probably don't think about it like this, but this is probably one of our 3 most top, or out of for us 3, it's one of our top most used Craft and Learn products.
I would say,
We're throwing stuff in our EDC tray every day.
I got a dozen at my house.
Yeah, I've got one on my desk. I've got one on my desk at home. I've got one in the foyer of my house. Like they're everywhere, man. So
EDC tray is a must if you care about what you carry in your pockets every day.
Which just comes with a 4-pack option on the website, dude.
A 4-pack of
Just
trays.
Just buy 4. You need 4.
Deck your whole house out.
Cuff next?
Let's do the cuff next.
Cool.
All right, here you guys go for that. It's for you.
So this is a single wrap natural veg cuff.
So anything between start and end, we will call out a winner here. Numbers between 400 and 475.
Did you send it to
That is
Ty?
actually a specialty cuff as well because the width is longer than the amount that we decided on.
Okay.
Oh, it is wider. Yeah, that's right.
So it's a unique
wider
one.
cuff. So it is a unique
Cool.
cuff.
One of a kind. Even
There you
better.
go, yeah.
This would be perfect for what we were talking about before, which is blocking the crown of your watch.
Yeah.
So this would still be pretty much the perfect solution for that problem.
It's been acquired
Okay.
by
Yep.
Joe Bananas.
Joe Bananas.
Joe Bananas. Congrats, man.
You are the winner, Joe.
Let's go, Joe.
The exact same policy here, Joe. What you're going to do is go to craftandlore.com, go to the contact sheet, message us with your first, last name, your username, and the item that you won, which was the single wrap natural cuff. Make sure your address is included, obviously, and we will get that out next week.
All
right.
Some Q&A. Roll into the next one.
Let's keep going. Let's
do
get
it.
them all out since we're running out of time here. The Enfold card wallet and our dark brown pull-up. Ooh, I love this wallet.
An ultimate.
Yeah.
A top tier.
Can you throw a
product.
crinkle
This
on
is-
that just to really get that?
Dude,
The beautiful pull-up here. You play with it. I got to write some numbers down.
Honestly, dark brown pull-up might be one of the best for the Enfold card,
Oh,
just because it
So-
shows off
it's
the
so good.
pull-up.
Dude. So you can see this beautiful line here. It's going to be hard for you guys to see, and I apologize for that. We're actually going to get a ceiling rig facing down to show you stuff from now on. It's on the way. But this wallet in particular has some scars on it that are part of the leather, and you can only see them when this beautiful pull-up is happening. And you can literally see it transform as you use it. And so I'll crink it a little bit, and you can kind of see the lighter tan color peeking through there. This leather is one of our favorites that we use.
And it's one of our best sellers for a reason.
Yeah.
Customers love it.
It comes from is it the Tasman Tannery in Kentucky?
in Maine.
Maine. So that's up for grabs right now. Did we start the...
Starting now, 600 through 675. Throw your numbers in. We'll
so
call a
good.
winner.
Did we get the number picked?
Yep,
Okay.
there it is.
Who's going to win it?
We'll let Ty call that shot.
JR Sanks' his first guess is 666. So many people.
The devil.
That's what everybody's going
I
for.
was waiting for it.
Oh,
What do you guys think here? The number of the beast?
So many people being blocked by YouTube.
Ooh, who's going too quick? How many guys are running multiple accounts, guessing different numbers?
It's been gotten.
All right.
It's been picked.
By
Who's got
Silent.
it? Who?
Silent S.
Silent
Oh,
S
Silent
wins another
S.
one.
This is yours, buddy.
All right.
So shoot us a message. Let us know.
Contact form on the website. Give us your deets, shipping address, email, phone, your OnlyFans link.
Your social security number, credit card number,
What?
Did you end it?
Oh yeah, I see
everything.
Okay.
We need full access.
We still have numbers for some reason.
that. Game's up. Thank you guys. That's for the Enfold card wallet. Mike, do we have anything else that we need to talk about, or are we just going to Q&A?
There's nothing huge
or
to talk
BS
about. We kind of covered everything already. I would like to do a QA because it's one of my favorite things we do as we
Yeah.
kind of round the stream off here. If you guys want to shoot us just any questions you might have regarding EDC, regarding our products, any, I don't want to say personal questions, but within reason, make it known now.
What do you got planned for this weekend, guys? Anything good?
Ooh.
Yeah, I got friends coming in from Hamilton, Montana, just south of Missoula, and they're coming up. We're gonna probably shoot some guns and
Nice.
I was gonna say.
drink some beers.
Same.
Really?
I think grouse season's open. You should take the shotguns out.
Yeah.
Go shoot some partridge.
I mean, if I do that much,
We're going
I'm gonna
shooting.
do some clays, man.
That's
Are
right.
we?
We're going shooting this weekend sometime.
Are we?
We'll figure it out.
Oh.
We might be hanging out here too, maybe with
Hopefully Bryant from
Brian?
Hog Dog.
Will you let
In
me
fact,
know
he
so-
was
Oh,
texting
yeah.
me just now, and you tell him to come over.
Silent has trade you my OnlyFans for a quart of Encore.
Wow.
Is that the? Oh man, I wish I could see that profile picture. That's the Leonardo DiCaprio meme.
We got some questions here.
What do we got? Any green ghost coming soon? We hope possibly to be doing a run of ghost leathers for the holiday season here. So it kind of depends on the tannery. They're in Italy, and due to COVID, they've been having a heck of a year this year, guys. So things are coming also by boat, so it's a little bit slow compared to how it normally comes. So.
But also, just as a rule, when we release a product that's a limited release, a limited product, there's no guarantee that that product will ever be restocked.
Correct.
Sometimes we get it in, sometimes we get the leather, sometimes we don't. So if you want a limited product, get it as soon as it comes out, and if not, you might get lucky. We might get it back in, but maybe not.
The boot details. What specifically are you looking for? They're Nick's boots. What model is it?
On the boot giveaway
Yeah.
or our task boot?
The boot giveaway.
It's the Builder Pro. Get on nixboots.com, look up the Builder Pro, and they'll give you all the details on it.
And then the giveaway is accessible on both
Diaper comment.
on @Craft&Lore's Instagram and Nick's Boots Instagram as well. All of the details for the giveaway are available there.
Let's see here. Besides Jesse being extremely
Hey,
rude,
Jesse, I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep now. Okay.
How is the restock for the Falkland backpacks? Right now, we've just really been focusing on, revamping products here and getting the customer experience to where it needs to be in terms of website updates, photos, and production here. So we've been focusing on a lot of that stuff. The backpacks, we love them. Everybody seems to really enjoy them, but they are so time consuming right now. We've just struggled kind of mixing in that with our normal stuff that we want to take care of. So as far as a new production of them, I can't make any promises. They'll make a comeback at some point, I'm sure, but right now
it's not high. It's low on our list, and we love them and wish they were a little bit easier to produce, but they're a monster for us. It's heavy duty canvas. It's a big struggle for us. So
in terms of production time, they're our highest amount of time and our least amount of returns. So,
yeah.
And I hate to look at it that way, but this is a business, and this is how we operate. So
we got to go to where the lights keeps the lights on.
yeah.
Jesse says he's making up for A. Robbins not flipping us enough crap today. Yeah. And, come on, man.
Adam's been kind of weak
Adam,
here.
where is the?
I think he bailed. Him and his mustache.
Where's the
left
insults,
chat.
man?
Oh no! Here
Oh,
he
he
is.
says.
We still want photos of Adam Robbins so we know how to roast him back.
There you go. Yeah.
No one has ever seen him.
Yeah,
Nobody
there's
knows.
some photos on his Instagram. I mean, if we want to just dox
is
him
there?
right now.
You can dox him, yeah.
Kathleen, it's typically every other Friday that we're going live. So
Unless there's a holiday or extenuating circumstances, or we're just busy with projects and things like that, every other Friday is what we shoot for. So we did not do one last Friday like we were supposed to. We pushed it to this week because of the holiday.
cash them back inside my card in the slot with it.
North 40, it is weird that you would put the cash on that inner pocket.
It seems more difficult to
You
get
would have
cash
to
into the
fight
inner pocket.
the cash in
Why
there.
are you making it hard on yourself?
Like, don't, like, yeah. Like,
Don't.
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 Look at it. You just,
No.
look at that. Look how fast that goes in there. Like, that's nice. I like
Woo,
it.
quick
Yeah,
draw.
Make it quick.
Cutting glass last live stream. Is that a compliment or an insult? I can't tell.
Who's
Adam Robbins comment.
Oh,
Douglas, are you wearing that?
it's a nip joke, dude.
Oh,
Little glass cutters.
Glass cutters.
No. Cover those things up, dude.
Ugh.
Weapons of mass destruction, dude.
Don't like it.
Nobody needs to see those on live. Come on.
My brother is a Craft and Lore fan. We'll be shopping with you for him for sure. Thanks,
Stash is
Kathleen.
my son
Yeah, we
with
appreciate it.
Thanks
Well,
for tuning in, Kathleen.
what else? We're hitting 5 o'clock. Everyone's ready to go home and partake of their own beverages.
Yeah. Appreciate everyone tuning in, and
Thank you, guys.
I think it's a good point to round it off. As always, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns regarding the streams, upcoming content, or any of the product information, things like that, always reach out to us. We're always looking for insights on how we can make this better, and answer any questions you guys might have. So
Yeah, tell us what you would love to see from us. We're like digging right now for content and coming up with what do people want. So we always want to hear it. So
Best place to tell us is in the lounge. Join the lounge.
there you go. If you wanna
Talk
get
to
in
us
the Facebook
there.
lounge.
Comment on our photos.
Otherwise, just go to Salvage Son on Instagram and just DM him all day long and bug him. So
Ooh.
that way he can't get any work.
You might
done.
be left in the message request
Oh,
section.
left on red.
Unfortunately.
Ooh,
But,
friend zoned.
Yeah.
All right,
thanks,
guys.
and gals.
All right, man.
Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Have fun. Work hard. So play hard. And we'll see you on our next live.
Thanks
Yeah.
for tuning in, guys. Cheers.
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 Cheers.